Hello ladies and gentlemen, Phenom Gaming here with a first episode in the next part of our Crash Bandicoot playthroughs. So we already played through Crash Bandicoot 1 and it just feels right to move on to the second one naturally. So here we go. Yeah, we'll overwrite the autosave slot. I'm going to play through Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, which was one of the very first video games I actually ever completed as a kid. I mean, just start to end. Oh, that looks painful. Not gonna lie. Crystals. Oh, of course.
No.
No. Alright, what's he up to now?
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool!
I love Engine as a character.
Of the situation?
He's just nuts.
Don't have any friends left on the surface.
Excuse me.
Then we'll need to find an enemy.
Oh no. Crash.
Crash! Dad! My battery is fried.
Oh, this is
Useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
So this introduced most of the Crash Bandicoot. So this game, when I first played it, introduced most of the Crash Bandicoot characters I know and love. So like obviously Crash, Cortex, that was his sister Coco, just asking to get the battery for the laptop. Although in the middle of the jungle, not sure where on earth you'd get such a thing. Dr. Engine, who was the name of the guy with that rocket in his head. But yeah, this just sort of like this little bit just gives you a chance to sort of work with some of the new mechanics that weren't in Crash Bandicoot 1. So like you could slide now, you could do a split jump, you could do that and bugger that armadillo off. You couldn't do this in Crash Bandicoot 1, then try to avoid that and you couldn't. You got abducted by Cortex. So the objective is I am going to 100% this through the entire playthrough, but obviously it's going to come in different parts like the first Crash Bandicoot.
Welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down.
It would have been.
I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
You say so, but I'm going to do something that I know annoys Cortex. I'll do the following. So Cortex wants the crystals. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit the level straight away. Because I know he gets annoyed. I just want this character on here.
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals.
Alright, don't get so mad.
Back in there.
Alright then. I know what I'll do. I'll quit it again. I don't want to get the crystals for him. No, Cortex, you're a bad guy. I don't want to get crystals for you.
No, Crash. To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash. Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals.
Okay. You can only do this at the beginning of the game, though, because obviously once you've collected a crystal, that's it, you can't activate this anymore. I can't remember if he actually does have one more little scene or not, so I'm going to do this one more time, and then Oh, he does.
Look up at the doorways. There is a big crystal-shaped slot. Fill all 5 crystal slots in this warp room by retrieving 1 crystal from each of the 5 areas. Only after we have filled all of the slots in this room can we continue on our quest. This is the last time I remind you.
All right, fine. So, okay, now I'm going to stop faffing about. So, what we'll do is we'll get the box gem first, and then we'll get the secret gem for this level on our second run of this, so... I feel like some of the platforming became a bit friendlier in the later games as well. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I thought that just fell down naturally. Oh god. Get away from you, spiky buggers. This sort of just introduces you to the concept of some of the secret areas in this game. So, and obviously this is just to teach you some things like the slide jump and that. And there we go. I absolutely love these games. It's one of my favourite franchises ever, to be fair. But yeah, when we first got a PlayStation when we were younger and that, this was one of the first games I didn't quite get my head around getting through all the secret routes and completing it 100% and that. But I do remember this being one of the first games I could complete, like just as the main game itself, from start to finish and that. And I felt quite pleased with myself because I do have so many fond memories of this game as well. Like, I love its soundtrack. Again, Crash's boss battles were never the most complex, but something about the boss battles I really like in this game as well. It's just one of those games that brings, it's just one of those games and franchises that just, it is just pure nostalgia and pure fond childhood memories for me, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. But here we go. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's a little glitchy thing you can use to skip those bits. I got a crystal, and I've got a gem. So, just like the last game, you get gems for collecting all the boxes. In the first game, you had to get the coloured gems by getting the boxes and not dying in the ones where it was just the coloured gems. In this one, however, certain criteria and certain hidden conditions that you need to meet in order to get some of these coloured gems.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now
Did you
listen
know?
carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
Oh no!
The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? There, Crash?
Right, so we're going to go back in this level again. Now, you'll notice they do have the relics for this, but I'm not going to go for the relics just yet. Instead, I'm going to go through this level, and my idea is not to break a single box, because it gives you a hint at the beginning. Be kind to the boxes, and you'll get a secret gem. Don't know if I really need the hints, but I guess the hints are handy for those who have never played the game before. Just means, no, as much as I want to, I can't get an invincible Aku at this stage. Just gotta mosey me way through. Bounce on you. Do 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 do. So to avoid this, what I like to try and do is generally, there we go, because I know they don't break straight away. There we go. Try not to lose Aku as well, to be honest. And I really can't be bothered with those mole rat things right now, so... Hey! One of the first times I've done that pretty flawlessly. Here we go. We've got a blue gem. Do, 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 do. And there we go. We've got our first coloured gem. Our first normal gem of the game. I believe we get an interaction here. I don't like the fact that he shoves them up his ass, though. That's a bit weird. Yeah, do a little dance, but please, stop shoving these crystals and gems up your ass, Crash. That's disgusting.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet, you have acquired
Right,
a
gem.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you.
Are you sure about that?
The fate of the world is truly your concern. You must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Ah, yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Well then. Right, so that's Turtle Wood's done until I go back for the relic. Now, you see this one also has a coloured gem. Don't worry, not all the coloured gems are in the first world. That would be lame. But, again... Oh, yep, here we go. So Nitro Git boxes were introduced in this game as well. Pretty much just exploded impact. Whereas TNT, they gave you a countdown. This one, however. We're going to be careful here. I mean, I'm doing alright so far, but this is not going to be a perfect playthrough, I know that much. So, originally, in the PS1 game, the red gem would be a lot lower down. Like, you can see it. You can see it there. And people used to be able to get like, an exploit done where you could like slide off the box, do like a bit of a sort of that sort of thing, but they've readjusted the height deliberately so you can't actually do that straight away. Instead, you've got to do the way the game intended for you to do it. Which, I mean, fair enough. The game wants you to play it in full. It's going to make you do that, but... Well, that's the bonus level done. That's the bonus thing done for this. Don't accidentally fall down the hole now. Alright, let's go. Yep, that was back here. 4. I know I'm playing the Insane Trilogy on this at the moment as well, but I am debating whether to do Crash It's About Time as a series as well. Get out of here. As if you're costing me Yaku Waku, you bugger. But I can get the original gem. There we go. Get that gem for this level. Just can't get the blue gem yet until a bit later on. Crash, that's a bit of a concern. You're going to hurt yourself doing that. Shoving all those things up your ass. In some levels, even though there might not be coloured gems in certain levels, might still have 2 gems, and that's because some of them require you to complete a specific challenge. I believe this is one of them. Yeah, so I've got to get to the end of the level in a minute to get another gem. So yes, I have just cost myself an Aku Waku there. Which means for the time being, no bonus thing. No blue gem path. Right. I knew I'd die at some point. I just wish it wasn't level 3. Right, go on. Let's start this again. And the relics I'll probably do on a separate sort of stream or something, or in a separate sort of episode. But here we go. There we go. What? Is she better with that? And because I missed boxes along the way. Right, I will do this. I will do this. Or maybe I tell you what, I just focus on the normal box gem first. Yeah, I'll do that. Tell you what, I'll focus on the normal box gem first, so I'm just having a leisurely stroll through this, and then... No, I don't care about your timer gem for now. I actually want to complete these levels still within a decent time. Dun 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 dun. Right, so up, 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 right, and then we shall take this. We'll get the boxes that are here. Yeah, it's like the first secret route of the game, essentially. So you've got 2 types of routes in the secret routes of this game. You've got gem routes, and you've got no life routes, which means there's the one like if you don't lose a life prior to getting to a certain point of a level, then you'll access that particular path as well. But I'll show you, but we'll see those a bit later on anyway. There we go, get a checkpoint there. Didn't mean to lose Aku Aku there, but here we go. Get these boxes here. And we have 74. Here we go. Now blow up all the nitro boxes for the rest of the level. Now people used to think because those appeared over there that getting onto that platform would actually do something. It didn't. People learn later on. It did absolutely naff all. Right, I'm going to take the normal way around this time. There we go. I've only got 7 boxes left for this level. Dun 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 dun. Da da dun dun da da dun da 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 dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun Aku Aku. There we go. Get the normal box gem first, and then right. And now I've done that. I'll go back in. Crash. That's just some weird shit. Like, you gotta stop pulling these things out your ass, mate. People are gonna think you got a problem.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
If you say so. I'm going back in here to get me 5th gem. Here we go. Here we go. So, we're actually going to try getting this timer gem. Come on. Oh, I've got it. I've easy done it here. Here we go. Timer gem acquired with 12 seconds to spare. Crash, I'd get myself to the doctors about that. I really would. You see, this one only has 1 gem and 1 crystal. Well, obviously every level has 1 crystal. But not every level only has 1 gem. This is the first level where it's only got... Oh, god damn it. Let her walk that far up. Okay. Unexpected, but we'll take it. I lost you. Oh, this is the first level where backtracking is required as well. God damn it. Really? Can I stop losing Aku Akus for like 5 seconds? Like... I could have done with it like invincible here. No. And Austin, you as well. Right, I don't know if this is the right way to do the backtracking one. Like, whether I need to do the backtracking or not, but... Get lost, you. Stupid armadillos. Rain. God's sakes, can I stop doing that? Okay, there's a exclamation mark box here, so this might be the correct one to do the initial backtracking on. Crystal. Right, okay, so that's the end of that. There's no box there, is there? No, right, so now we do the backtracking, which I hate. Yep, I knew there was holes nearby. There's another hole nearby. Yeah, what? Going a little bit slower so I don't fall down these holes while I'm backtracking, and there we go. Come on, you, Mr. Jittery Gel. Get lost. Do. Another checkpoint. It's nice. No, that's not a bad little chain reaction there. Hey, gives me life. Gives me Akku back as well, you jerk. Honestly. Yeah, that's right. Can't be asked with you creatures. Bye. Whee! Splodge. Right, so I'm going to do this. Wait. Right. And there we go. And splash on it. Alright. I'll get those boxes eventually. Just this level has a bit of a fetish for making people backtrack even. There we go. That's what I was after. And here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, and about the use. 53 out of 53, so that's this level complete. I think ideally, if I can, so try and get one world, like one warp room done per video for this, and then any extras I can get done later on, but crash. Was that necessary? Right, then we have Crash Dash. So again, it's a 1 gem level. Dun 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 ba da 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 da. Hey, honestly, this game has a banging soundtrack. It really does. Run, Crash, run! Got more boulders after you. Run, you crazy Bandicoot! Maybe not into them though. Run! Whew. Crash, scratching the records. What do you get when you jump on one of these boxes? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. What do you get when you jump on all these boxes? Splinters in your feet because they exploded under them. Man had to realize how many splinters he'd get. That must hurt a lot. Give me that apple. So that Wumpa fruit, even though it just looks like an apple to me. Oh, I'll be having fun with these things in a bit. Especially at this latter part of the level. Run, Crash, run! Whoops. Alright, I mistiming me jumps, I don't know why. This isn't even meant to be for comedic effect. This is just me being shit and mistiming my jumps, but... that is what it is. Right, jump. Jump. There we go, that's much better. Ah! Ah, but I didn't get the lives. I'm gonna... I say I'm gonna regret that. I'll probably make up a lot more lives later on, so... some of the levels will get a bit longer as I go through the game as well. This is just meant to be the nice introductory warp zone. To get you enamored to the idea of getting through this game. I thought you said you were going to reconvene after the 5th crystal. And that's just a lie, wasn't it? So, bottom left, that's me... save data. And we've got our first boss here. Ripperoo. You'll remember Ripperoo was the second boss from the first game. Well, apparently, he Einsteined up a little bit. But he's still wearing a straitjacket, so... let's go do the slow crash strut over here. Because Ripperoo's boss battle sort of follows a bit of a linear pattern. Now just do the crash strut over here and keep strutting. Keep on strutting now, keep on strutting. Keep on strutting over, strut, 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 strut. Okay, I kind of messed up there. But yeah, like so basically for this first, like for his pattern, like literally the pattern never changes. You could botch this up as much as you wanted. It's always going to be the same. There we go. I believe the second one has its arm around here, so... dun 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 dun. Have a little strut, Crash. Have a little strut. 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 Over here, I believe it is. Have a little strut, Crash. 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 Maybe it's over here-ish somewhere for the Nitro one. There we go. And that is Ripperoo defeated and Warp Room 1 done. Look, he's even got a Crash Bandicoot book in the back there. Right, so on that basis, since we're going to try and do this about average 1 Warp Room per episode, I think. Yeah, so on that basis, I'm going to call this an episode here, and I'll start episode 2 from the next Warp Room. So until then, see you later on.